Hi everyone, hope you're having a great week or weekend so far. And today I want to talk with you about overcoming the fear of the first dance lesson. With my 2 years of teaching experience, I can say that starting dance lessons is probably one of the most intimidating things to do. For some reason, singing or playing instruments or language courses are kind of easier to start than the dance lessons. And I also know a lot of people who stop themselves from enjoying beautiful world of ballroom dancing because they are so scared to start dancing. With my 2 years of teaching experience, I have met a lot of people for who it took years to get to dance studio. So today I want to give you a few ideas that hopefully will help you to overcome this fear and also to realize some things which can benefit in it as well. So the first thing and I want to address to you, always remember that your dance teacher is there to teach. We don't expect you to come into the studio and already know the basics, know how to hold your hands, how to listen to music, and etc., etc. So whenever you come in the studio and you say, well, I have 2 left feet, this is totally fine with us because this is what we're actually there for, to help you with that. It's like you don't go to hairdresser, make a nice hair design right before, right? You actually go there to get a help in that from this qualified person. So think about your dance lessons exactly the same way. We do not expect anything from you, just accept your willingness to learn how to dance. Then second thing, nobody cares. Trust me, I promise you that nobody cares how you look on the dance floor, especially if you're a beginner. If you think that you will come in the studio and everybody will be staring at you, no, not really, because everybody is just so absorbed with what is happening with them that usually we dancers, we just don't have time for anybody else. And sometimes you might catch somebody looking at you with this analyzing look on their face. Most probably this person is thinking about their own mistakes, because I have been in the place of the person who was staring. I have been in the place of person at who another person was staring, and all these cases, it was not about me. If I was staring, it was about me. If it was another person looking at my dancing, they were deeply in their thoughts. So just don't worry about other people's judgment. And another thing why you shouldn't worry about it is because, and this is my third good thought I want to give to you today. Everybody has been in your shoes. Nobody ever came to dance studio knowing how to dance without having dance lessons before. Even those talented people who you might see, talent is only 1% of success in ballroom dancing. I have seen a lot of talented people who did not put enough of effort and they didn't succeed. On the other hand, I have seen those people who had zero talent, zero rhythmicality, zero music understanding, zero anything, and they succeeded just because they were doing everything their instructor would tell them, and they practiced and they took their lessons, their group classes, they did their competitions, and here we go, they became the dancers that they always wanted to be. So even us dance instructors, we're not born with these skills. We'll learn them just as you do. So just as you walk in the studio and you go through basics and very obvious but still important things, it works just the same way for us professionals. And the last thing, probably the most important one, we have been talking about this judgment from the outside, right? We have been talking about the fact that people do not really care about how you're dancing. We dance teachers don't care if you have experience or you do not. But let's now talk about the inner judgment, because in most of the cases, this is really what we are scared of, and not that much of the judgment from the other people. So I want you to think about it this way. If you have high plank for yourself, high standards, that actually means that you believe that you can fulfill these expectations. That means that you trust yourself. And that means that you know that you can do it. So your inner judgment is a sign, in a way, positive sign. Now, it does limit us. I agree that it does limit us. So I think that for you, just realization that, okay, it is my own judgment that I'm afraid of, is already a big step on solving it. So I would suggest just accepting this thought, accepting it as part of who you are. Yes, here I am, I have these expectations. And now all you need to do is just to show up for your lesson, to fulfill these expectations. Sounds good? So I hope that this will clarify some things for you and make it easier for you to come for your dance lessons. If you have any other thoughts, please let me know in comments or private messages. And just a kind reminder, the job of feet is walking, but their hobby is dancing. So don't wait on the perfect opportunity to start your lessons, your journey into dance world, and take the step as soon as possible.